Hey guys, NSC85, and I'm here with Strike Hard Gear. This is Todd, and we're going to talk a little bit about his Molly gear and different pouches and things that he has available on his website, strikehardgear.com. Is that correct, Strike Hard Gear?
Yep, strikehardgear.com.
Okay. It just happens that I'm from Minnesota, and he's also in Minnesota, so I decided to stop by and check everything out. So why don't you go ahead and tell us a little bit about what you got?
Well, thanks for coming out, Nate. I really appreciate it. We don't get too many visitors over here at Strike Hard Gear Global. You know, most of our business is done over the website, and which is great because it allows us to reach out to all our fans across the United States and and actually worldwide, because it's surprising how many people do order gear from us out of Europe. Oh. You wouldn't think a guy would be sending a chest rig to France, but I do.
Very cool. Is that if something pops in your head, is that the furthest you've sent something?
Australia. I've sent stuff actually to Russia.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Very cool. And it makes sense. Russia, AK chest carrier, So
yeah,
that's cool. So what else do you have here? You got some stuff for some extended mags for the.
Yeah. One of the things that I've kind of done is, as my focus has been on the ComBlock family of weapons for gear.
Okay.
It seems like it's the land of misfit toys. That everybody's out there making stuff for the M4 carbine and the M forgeries, and the poor AK and the SKS and the Mosin Nagant have been left behind.
Okay.
Well, I thought I'd bring some love to that niche and start making some gear for it. Well. What kind of started it was that I had an SKS, and I thought, I'm going to start running some duckbill magazines in there, and I needed a pouch. And I looked around and I realized nobody's making a pouch for this thing, and I Google Foo and all the forums and stuff, and they had people talking about hacking pouches to make them fit, that kind of thing, and I thought, I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
I want something that lasts. So that's what kind of got me into the whole thing. Was I designed a pouch for myself to hold the duckbill magazines, and people responded to that. They said, "Hey, where can I get one?" And gosh, kind of one thing led to another, and that's what got me into the whole thing.
And you started making them, huh?
Yeah, I started making them. And what makes the duckbill magazine so rough and hard to deal with is you got this big fat lip down here.
Yeah.
So if you have two of them together, they tend to lock up as they're going in and out. So what makes this pouch kind of unique is the fact that there's a hardened partition in the middle.
Oh yeah, okay.
To prevent that rim lock as it's coming up.
Very cool.
So nice thing about that too is we can put the duckbill in there, and then people have found that other things fit in here as well. You can fit like a AR-20 in here pretty easy, that kind of stuff. Very cool. So that's kind of the one that got me started.
Okay. That was the one that started Strike Hard.
Yeah, exactly. That's what got us going.
Very cool.
And as I got into it, and then I started getting requests for various things, and started thinking, what else is needed out there? And the next thing off the line, then I devised a Molly carrier for the AK-47 bayonet.
Oh, very cool. And this is very thick and very sturdy.
Yeah, we use scuba webbing back here on the back side, so you can see it's Molly compatible. Use malice clips there. We've worked in a belt loop here, so if you wanted to carry it traditionally on a belt, you can do that. But it gets away from that little belt loop and clip swinger that they're issued with.
Right.
So if you got a chest rig or a war belt and you want to carry your AK bayonet, you can. And then with a little extra retention up here, and then you can pull your bayonet, use it as you see fit.
Right, and this is much less prone to snagging and stuff because it's not sitting there dangling.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So that's pretty nice. A lot, we have people that like it. That it's kind of fun because people order multiples.
Right.
And they're outfitting their team or themselves with it.
Very cool.
They've got the spirit of the bayonet.
Speaking of bayonets, I did notice one of the very cool things that you have that I've never seen before is you do have a pouch for the Mosin Nagant bayonet.
Yeah,
the skewer that we all know.
I'm sorry I don't have my my bayonet in there, but I think my kids are using it outside to hold up one end of their pup tent. But what this does is it holds the Mosin Nagant bayonet And then on the back I have belt loops. I also have an option if you want that has Molly on the back as well. So it does hold the bayonet, and if you can imagine, the prong of the bayonet is like right about here.
Right, right.
So again, you know, if somebody wants to carry that bayonet or even just protect it in some way, we have that.
Yeah, absolutely. Just for keeping it in the safe and keeping it dry and everything. Yeah, absolutely. That's really neat. I like that.
One of the things again was, you know, when I talked about being a land of misfit toys.
Yeah.
Is I personally shoot a Glock 19, and I had picked up you know, some Glock 33s, you know, luckily before the big scare when they're still somewhat cheap.
And what was the nickname that you had?
Oh,
for that?
the Happy Stick.
The Glock Happy Stick.
And so I needed I looked around, and you know, again, trying to find a pouch for the Glock Happy Stick. You know, there's a lot of stuff out there for like MP5s and stuff, but you know, they really don't fit. So I devised a pouch that would fit the Glock, and then I realized, hey, that'll fit my Ruger 1022 BX25 mags as well.
The Ruger Happy Stick.
Yeah, yeah, makes us Ruger owners happy. So that will hold. This one, this little guy's nice, and it's pretty popular too because you can use it either to carry your Ruger rounds, your Ruger mags, or your Glock, or probably any other extended magazine that you can find.
Sure. Very cool.
So that's nice, and again, it's MOLLE compatible, and you know, you can mount it. You got it there, and then depending what you're going to go out shooting that day, you can just swap it in and out.
Sure, and then this is all U.S. made too, right?
Yeah, this is all U.S. made, and what we do is it's all mil-spec material, and we use mil-spec methods.
Oh, very cool. So basically that translates into it's extremely strong. And I can tell you, being here firsthand, looking at it, that the stitching is very well done, and it's a very heavy-duty material. So very nice.
Yeah, thank you. You know, I want it to last a lifetime because I don't want this stuff coming back to me for repair. Right. I'm busy making it. I don't need to repair it. So it goes out to the field. I don't want it coming back.
Right.
So,
and you do offer a lifetime warranty, is that correct?
That's right.
Very
That's
cool.
right.
Very
lifetime warranty on
U.S. made and lifetime warranty. You can't get much better than that. So very neat. And then what you offer different colors? I'm assuming black, coyote brown. What else do you have?
Yeah, I got black, coyote brown, OD green, and then also multicam.
Okay.
Like this guy here is a shoulder bag that people tend to like. One of the unloved pieces of equipment out there in the tactical gear world is the 40 round AK magazine, or the 45 round AK-74 mag.
Yep.
And this is specifically designed to hold 6.
Oh wow, that's a lot of rounds.
Yeah, this guy will hold 6 40 round magazines.
Very cool.
I dubbed this the RPK Gunner's bag, so that, you know, not everybody's into the chest rigs, and not everybody's into the pouches, but allows you to do a quick grab of a bunch of magazines and head to the range. Sure.
Yeah, that makes it super easy to carry that many mags. Because me personally, I kind of throw my mags into one big bag with all the other ones. So
yeah, and they're rattling around in there.
Yeah.
And then we have a handy little zipper pouch back here, and then on the sides, if you want, we put a little bit of MOLLE mounting on there if you have something you want to put on the side as well.
Oh, sure, I bet you could even fit one of these if you wanted to.
Yeah, exactly.
Very cool.
And it makes for a nice little range bag.
Sure. All right, cool. Well, if people want to find out more information about your products, or to get a hold of you, or to order some, that's again strikehardgear.com.
Yeah, strikehardgear.com, and if you go to the customer service page, you'll find phone numbers, and there's a form there if you have questions. I also do gear requests. I can't do everything for everybody, but you know, it's kind of fun seeing the ideas that people do come up with.
Oh, you never know. Someone comes up with an idea and it hits, you know, takes off, and start making more of it. So
yeah, exactly.
So you definitely don't shy away from people bringing ideas to the table.
Exactly.
Very
exactly.
Cool. Well, thank you. I really appreciate you having me over at Strike Hard Gear again, and yeah, hopefully you guys check them out. Talk to you again soon.